Hello and welcome to week 5. This is about competency-based programs and the $10,000 degree. Both of them are, in my own opinion, two really fascinating emerging answers to this question about the technology tuition paradox. The competency-based programs, lots and lots of examples here and also a video, seem to be a very nice niche market because they're for people who maybe have some of their college credit already, but not necessarily required, and who are disciplined enough to be able to squeeze a lot of learning into a specific period because they charge a few $1,000s for a 6-month time when you can take as many courses as you wish, as long as you take them with success. The $10,000 degree is still an outlier because it's so very, very controversial. But as you can see, there's some places where it's taking place, and a couple of governors of states have actually mandated that there be some programs like this. So there's some samples of that in this session. Also, you'll see a little bit more about some of the subsidiaries of Western Governors University. There are none in Virginia, but there's they're doing very well in a bunch of Midwestern states, and I wouldn't be surprised if they come to Virginia eventually also. Southern New Hampshire University is a very interesting program, also competency-based, where the teachers do nothing but teach. They don't have any other activities, and they also promise to get students' grades back to them within 3 days. And I'm promising that same thing in this course, so I hope that I've learned something from that. The Big Ten has a couple of very good examples of competency-based, particularly one at University of Wisconsin, which I'll point out as we finish up in a moment. And the cost implications are always with us, and I hope you'll be open to them. Now, I do want to let you know that there's a brand new report put out by Coursera, and I'm going to take you to it right now, only for about 1 minute, but just to show it to you. I think it's kind of a little bit of a bragging by Coursera about the results, but you'll have to decide whether you agree with them or not. But I just want to show you 2 or 3 quick slides from it. So this report has a very powerful description: impact reveal, learner outcomes in open online courses. And what you'll find here is a lot of numbers about the number of courses, 1,000 languages, 35 languages, and the vision, the strategic vision. Daphne Kohler is the president, CEO of this company. She's the one that we heard from earlier in the course. And these are reported career benefits. Remember, the statistics on completion, not very high. But when you do complete it, there are some pretty significant career benefits being claimed. I just want to take you to one part of this report, which involves, these are some of the gee whiz statistics, but these are interesting. These are real live people, one in the United States, one in Brazil, there's one in Nigeria, and I think this is a very useful perspective. It's a very optimistic perspective. And it certainly doesn't remind us of the importance of being pretty qualified already when you're taking a MOOC, but it's still very interesting, and I hope you'll find it. Now, the rest of this assignment is pretty standard. It comes from that segment from the research site that we have in the course. And if I wanted to pick one in particular, don't forget to look at that University of Wisconsin, the Flex program, because that's their version of a competency-based, and a young man who's a software engineer describes how he was able to get something like 30 hours of credit in 6 months just because he really worked hard at it. And I think that kind of person is the one who is going to benefit a lot from this, but you'll have to decide. But my sense is that this is another example of what we did last week, where you want to examine the predict who the successful graduate would be, and that is what you'll probably be able to do for most of these that I've given you. And I guess one other one, take a look at the Texas Impossible 10K degree marches on. That's an interesting article, and it's also gives you a little bit of realism on this complicated subject. Hope everybody is doing okay in the course. The posts are looking good, and it seems like you're participating with one another, which is what I hope continues to happen. I'm on there too, of course, but I'm just one of the participants. And I wish that don't forget to be including something from your portfolio as you put up your post. Quite a few of you are doing that now too. So I wish you well. Hope it's a good week, and I'll be in touch with you soon. Bye.